Well, welcome to another super helpful repair video from the Goat Shed EM Pinball Repair Specialists in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia. Today is Thursday, the 28th of July. Here we have a Central Park motorboard we're working on. Now, those of you that follow us on our Facebook page, which is the Goat Shed EM Pinball Repair Specialists, will have seen that we've already done the playfield and found two broken actuators on two separate trip banks. Well, here we are on the motorboard. We have another broken one. So we have to replace it. And people have often asked how this is done, so we're going to show you. This particular trip is on the HB 1000 light relay. So let's just swing this up now and show you. Loosen the two wing nuts, which we've already done. We can swing this up, and what we're going to show you is you need to actually take off a spring, and that's this spring right here. Can you see that spring? There it is. So that spring has to come out. So we'll just remove that and then we'll show you what to do. Right, okay, so we're going to remove that first spring. Now there's another spring behind there. So take that off. You've got to lift the reset bar out of the road. Just jiggle this. Oh. It comes out eventually. There it is. He's got that out. Now, the next spring that you have to take off is the one at the top of the armature. Just take that off. Now we can remove the armature out of the unit. So there's the back of the armature plate there. There's a lug there, and then there's another lug just there. So what we just like to do is just get a small screwdriver and just lightly tap, and out it comes. Here we have the armature plate in our hand now. You can see where it was broken, and now we have a replacement one. So it's just a matter of putting it back in now. Now fortunately we have some old spare parts here, and I'll rusted up old trip bank, so that makes life easy for us. And unfortunately in the bottom we couldn't find the rollers, so normally we'd repair those. We've repaired a few over the years. So we're just going to put it back in now. So it's obviously just the reverse of what you did. Jiggle it in. Like anything, always a bit fiddly. Okay, we've refitted the plate back in, and that's the spring there that you have to reach through and pull back up and hook on with like a spring hook, maybe a pair of pliers. But look, a spring hook is really handy. As I've said lots of times before, I've used spring hooks for over 50 years. I first started using them in about 1969 when I was an apprentice typewriter mechanic. So now we've just got to fit the other spring back on. Once we put the armature plate back in, and that just goes in and sits in very easy. And then we'll put the spring back on it. Just hook it on, get your spring hook. And there you go. So, look at that, it works. Now the other, of course, when you've fitted the armature actuator, or the switch actuator, you had to ensure that you got the switch stacks on the right side. Now another thing we do while we're on the job here, we clean these and make sure they're rolling freely, and we clean the back of the switch blades as well, so where they're all dirty. Now remember, when you're working on these, yeah, we get our Dremel tool and clean there as well, all those places there. And just remember, this is your reset bar. It's gravity's going to take over from it, so till you actually put the trip back down, you can get false switch readings, so switch gappings I should say. So you've just got to be aware of that. You can see what it does, it can alter things. Put that down, and of course the most important thing when you put these in, we've done a video on this before, is to get that side and that side perpendicular to the frame, like we're about to show you. So there, it's got to be like that. It can't be up in the air. Same on the other side. If you don't get it right, you can get problems. Now this is a blank here, so you can even tell it tells you it's a blank. So you don't see that very often. So we've only got the TB relay, the game over relay, the DB reset relay, and the one we just repaired, the 1000 relay. So I hope that little tip helps you. So Spanky's very happy with it, and he's sort of half naked at the moment because he's getting ready to come with us to Pinball Expo in Chicago this October. So Spanky looks forward to meeting a lot of our viewers over there, and he will say hi, and he would really like it if you bought him a drink. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel and give us the big thumbs up. And this has been another Goat Shed presentation.